tomorrow. Carry on, like nothing really matters. Too late. My time has come. Sent shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama. Yeah, I don't wanna die. Sometimes I wish I'd never been born at all. Yeah. All right. So what was I gonna say? I was just gonna say that um, TV's a little bit different. TV's not TV's different when you pre-record it. It's pre-recorded TV and live TV is different. Live TV, it's like I was having a conversation with a guy. I didn't understand what he was trying to tell me at first, but I think I kind of get it now. He sort of uh, I told him that I really liked speed runs and I really liked ROMs. Oh, not ROMs, TASs, tool assisted speed runs. He said he also liked speed runs, but he didn't like the pre-recorded ones. He liked the ones that were live on Twitch because it was more exciting. You get to see it live. I don't know. It's hard to really verbalize why that's nice. It's hard to really verbalize why that's the added excitement to see something like that. But it's there. It's there. You get it's. I want to say that it's a small part of it is like just the anticipation of being able to talk about it at the time that it's relevant. Yeah. Being in on the latest news or whatever, but no, it's why is that so? What's so special about that? About what's so special about something about getting to be a part of something? Part of getting to be a part of something that's like new. What's so cool about that? I was just thinking about the Simpsons. Like I imagined a world in which every episode of The Simpsons only aired once. So the people who watched it, I don't know if that's even true. Back, I'm. It's probably not the case, but I'd like to imagine that at some point back in the day, The Simpsons, The Simpsons. I'm sure other shows are like that, but you just watch them once and that's it. They don't show them anymore. People tape them and you can buy like VHS box sets, but Other than that, uh, once you see it, you see it, and it's gone. And something like The Simpsons, they put a whole lot of work into making one episode every week. It's like something that's so allegedly good. I mean, I haven't seen that many episodes of old Simpsons, but I've heard I've heard good things about it. They just put so much effort into it. And there's and you watch it, and it's just so much better than everything else on TV at the time. You say, "Wow, I got to." A big part of the point I'm trying to make has to do with the sort of illusionary interactivity of television. Because I mean, for example, if something is recorded, then it's gonna be if something is recorded, then it's gonna be the same every time you watch it. But if what you're watching isn't recorded and it only plays once, then it has the same sort of novelty that something that's interactive does. It's it's always new and it's always fresh. It's like a friend. It's like a friend who has something interesting to tell you every day. Has an interesting story to tell you every day. It's like it's made by real people, even though it's just a box that receives a signal. It's made by real people, and it doesn't. Because when you listen to a recording, you have a sense of you listen to it once, you're excited, and every on every subsequent consumption, it's just not the same. Like the time when you are watching it for the first time, the time you experience passes much slower because you have to take it in all at once. You have to take it all in because it's all new, is what I mean. It's all new. And since TV is always new, it always has that time slowing effect. Of course, it's different when they play reruns. Of course, it's different when they play different stuff every time. basically this whole thing was this whole train of thought was like I was just thinking about people who like they own a house and they like it's on cable. The TV used to be you had the TV man who came to your house and installed and ran a wire through your house, inserted it into your television, and you paid him to do that, and you paid a service to the cable company to send you your television every day, 24/7. And it struck me as just a total waste of money at first. And that was all based on the question of why would someone, look at a TV bill and say, this is something I'm very happy to pay. Basically, the whole train of thought was based on that question. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free, if you truly wish to be. Doesn't count, because I'm a bad singer. We'll begin. I bought this book. Bought it. I don't know if you can see it, but I bought it. I bought it because one, subject I'm interested in, and two, it kind of feels edgy because it got banned from Amazon twice. But I haven't read it. There's lots of books on my bookshelf that I haven't read. I'm not a great reader. My train of thought always derails. So I'm supposed to I'm gonna close this. Clayton. Michael Clayton. This is gonna go on all night, by the way, so you're gonna just get this first. Can you see me? Haha, it's crazy. Goodbye. Come with me. All right, so I'm wearing some clothes to bed because I want to be able to get out of bed in the morning. That's true. That's true. I have wanted someone to just someone around who just takes notes on all the things I say, so I don't forget them. So I don't forget them. Someone around who can, it's what I want. It's what I want, like a squire. Like I'm a knight, I'm a squire, but a little bit different from that. I don't know anything about squiredom. Uh, so I need to write this paper. I'm not a good writer. I'm hoping that I can just write it. I can just rant onto the page because the professor told me that instead of writing it about whatever I was supposed to write about, that's all right. Just write about whatever you're passionate about, which is, I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's true. Like I personally, and I'm annoyed that it took me this long to find out, but I have some trouble with writing. It's something that I'm not really interested in. I don't know why. I hope to figure that out at some point. And I get to write about how stupid writing is, because that's all I'm really passionate about right now. Which I am. I'm actually very interested in why I am unable to write, because I see writing as something that is good. It is. So I had a paper due today for my Asian philosophy class. I guess I should have checked my. No, I just don't know how to write. It's a, it's a cop out, but I mean, I'm paying for my cop out with a failing grade in the class. It's no big deal. It's just it is what it is. Um, so important topics of discussion include how best to manage time and And about writing, I guess. All right. I'm gonna switch to my phone.